And I'm a film festival director, and my company, Film Festival Circuit, operates 9 different film festival events right now. And we have most of them listed on Filmfreeway. And I wanted to give some people tips, because having 9 film festivals, one of the problems is that we get sometimes the same exact request for film festival waivers to all 9 film festivals at exactly the same second. And so as you can imagine, we're getting hundreds of requests to waive the fees to get into our film festivals every day, which I totally understand. I mean, if you're a filmmaker, you're trying to cut costs, maybe you've been out to some film festivals, or you've submitted to film festivals and you've been rejected in the past, you're trying to stretch your budget in these economic times. I totally get it. There's nothing wrong with asking a film festival for a film festival waiver. But I wanted to pass along 3 tips that can help you, and maybe some things that you may not have thought about. Tip number 1, you really want to personalize your request when you email a film festival, because if it comes across as "to whom it may concern, dear festival director," and sometimes even just the first and the last name, it becomes abundantly clear in the first sentence of 99% of these emails that you're playing a numbers game and you're sending the same exact carbon copy email to 100 or 1,000 different festivals, hoping to play a numbers game and get some waivers and get discounts. People pick up on that, so I just want you to know that the ones that usually get through with a higher rate are the ones that actually personalize something. And I'll give you an example. If you submit to a science fiction film festival in Philadelphia, then you should say, you know, "Dear festival director, we're very interested in your film festival in Philadelphia for the following reasons. We have a science fiction film which may be good for your audience, and I have an uncle that lives, you know, about 90 miles away, and we've heard about the festival, we've never been, but if selected, we really would like to come, and we appreciate what you do for independent filmmakers in the Philly and greater area." That shows them that it's not just this blank thing, the same exact email that could be being sent to, you know, India or, you know, Hawaii or, you know, Washington, D.C. It comes across more personal when you actually know something about the festival. Please try to know something about the festival. Personalization can really win for you. Number 2, you want to make sure that you offer something when you send to the film festival, because most people, let me just tell you how it goes. You get an email that says, we get 2 of them. We get the bragging request, and then we get the sympathy request. And the bragging request is, "Hey, we got our film just screened at this huge festival, and it screened at another huge festival, and it screened at another big time festival, and we'd like you to give us a waiver for ours based on our success from the last festival." What are you telling a film festival? You're just basically telling them, "Oh, I just spent a whole bunch of money on everybody else, and now because you're smaller and we're kind of out of money, we're just hoping we just don't have to pay for yours." That is insulting. So I suggest a different approach. If you message a festival, bring value. Say, "Hey, we screened at quite a few film festivals. We built up a following. And because we've screened at festivals and our YouTube trailer has a lot of hits on it and our webpage has a lot of activity, one of our actors has gone on to do great things. If accepted to your festival, we'd love to promote the festival via our social media channels. We're open for interviews. We're open to promote the festival in any way that we can. We'd love to pass on any film festival discount codes that you may have for attendees. We can reach out to our mailing list. Bring something. We can send out a press release. We can contact local media in the area to help promote the festival. Remember, it is a partnership between the film festival and you, the filmmaker. The film festivals aren't just sitting around going, "Wow, we don't have any films. What are we going to do?" No, most film festivals have way, way, way too many films, and they want to try and narrow it down so that they can select films that are best for their event. But at the same time, if everybody was submitting for free, they'd go broke. So yes, you might be in a situation where you're like, "Well, I don't have any money. I can't give these film festivals money." Well, then bring them something else. Tell them that you'll somehow promote them in another way, bring some kind of value. Let them know also that maybe a 100% film submission waiver or a screenplay submission waiver is not necessarily what you're looking for. Let them know, "Hey, we might be looking for a discount. Hey, we have 2 films we'd like to submit. Our budget is low. Do you have any promo codes you're offering?" This will also tell you something about the festival that you're messaging. If they never write you back, then you may not know if their email is working, or if they're even answering, or if they have a full-time staff or not. So when you ask for a discount or you bring some value, you personalize your emails, the tendency to write you back is there. And I don't write everybody back because I can tell sometimes it's just a gigantic form letter that whoever this filmmaker was or screenwriter was that sent us this thing didn't care. They just sent this thing to 1,000 people. So that gets me to my final point. You really want to watch out using a mail merge or an email program to send out a duplicate email to thousands of people that aren't opening it, maybe not reading it, or may not be responding. The way that internet service providers work and that email providers work is if they've got some email being, splattered all over their services, let's say it's Gmail or Apple or something like that, and 99% of the people getting that email aren't reading it, guess where your email's going? In the spam category. That can really affect you because you think, well, I just use this one email address and I'm going to spam with it, but I'll use my regular email address when I want to do real business. You don't want a bunch of spam coming from your IP address, trust me, because then you have real communications that sometimes need to get through. What if a film festival accepts a filmmaker and they're asking for your files and they're asking for promotional materials and all of your emails are going to spam? How would that make you feel? That would be a very, very bad situation. You don't want to go down in the list of the internet spammers. You don't want to be on the list of just destroying your name, destroying the name of the film, sending out a link to Vimeo or something that no one's ever clicking on. You don't want to be in the I sent a bunch of useless crap club, okay? So you're putting your own reputation on the line when you're sending thousands and thousands of emails or hundreds and hundreds of emails to a bunch of people that aren't reading them. You're hurting yourself. It is more effective to send out 2, 3, 4 emails in a day that are a little bit more personal than it is to send out just 100 piles of garbage. Because it really clogs up the system and kind of works against what you're trying to accomplish. For our film festivals, which we have 9, I'll put a link in the description of the video. We offer a discounted promo code for every single festival that we have on Filmfreeway. So you can get those codes. None of them are a 100% fee waiver. So if that's what you're looking for, don't click on it. But we do give a percentage. And our feeling is that everyone's going through financial hard times right now. We run live events that have hard costs that can't be avoided. It's not just some virtual event where we don't have overhead. We have actual hard costs that cannot be avoided, like renting the venue, getting a photographer, staffing people for tickets, fuel, hotels, getting back and forth to the festival. And so we do have a submission fee. We do charge a submission fee. Now we make every single effort possible to accept as many films and screenplays as we possibly can that are of quality. There are some film festivals that have an attitude out there that we only want to accept the top, 1 or 2%. Some of those major film festivals that get 18,000, 20,000 submissions, I'm not really sure how they evaluate everything fairly. But I know with our staff and what we do and our events in different cities and our judges in different cities, that we watch everything from front to back. We watch every minute of submissions. We read every page. And we analyze your work to see if it'll be a good fit for our audience. Because at the end of the day, we are sitting inside of a theater with our audience watching your work, and you are the ones that make us look good as a festival. It's a partnership. We give you a forum, you give us great content, we all win. We can help promote and get the word out about the festival to people who are very interested in independent film. So those are the three tips that I have to offer. I hope that those work for you. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below and I will respond to as many as possible. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.